Taurus, welcome to your bonus reading. I have 3 piles of oracle cards here. They've been shuffled and cleansed and shuffled and everything, and I'm just choosing the top 3 cards for each sign that I'm doing here. So this is a bonus reading. We're just looking for, I'm going to pull 3 tarot too. We're just looking for energy, events, messages, maybe guidance from spirit, maybe predictions about things that might happen. So let's see what we get. This is for Taurus, bonus reading for Taurus. Let's see. I'm going to take 2 from the top and 1 from the bottom. And let's put those there. Now let's go ahead and take a gander at your oracle cards. Ooh, library 22, master number. You may want to look that up. I'm sorry, I tried to memorize them all, but I only have so much room left in my brain. So we have library. Take control of your own narrative. The message that I'm getting here is that you may feel like someone is telling you how to, someone or some situation is telling you how to be or how to act. You may feel like a puppet. You could have a very controlling, trying to think of it. I mean, I know what the other word is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but there may be a person you feel like is controlling your life. Manipulative, that's what it was. You may be dealing with a very controlling, manipulative person. And so you don't feel like, or maybe you don't know, but this is telling you, hey, it's time to take control of your own life, your own narrative. You may be hearing people saying things and accepting them at face value, and it's not true. So I'm getting like you're a puppet and someone else is controlling you, and it's time for that to end, is what I'm getting. Then we have choosing your path. All is possible. And I'm feeling like I want to put own in there, choosing your own path. I feel like someone's chosen a path for you, and it could be parents, it could be a love partnership, it could be someone, oh, I have your best interest at heart. This is what you need to do, this is what you need to say. And even with parents with the best intentions, that can be so restrictive. It keeps people from being able to make their own choices, make intelligent, mature decisions. So it's time for you to choose your own path and to know all is possible. You can do and be whatever you want to be. Whoa. Taurus. Then we have personal power. 8888. It's time to take back your power is the message that I'm getting. Control your own narrative. Choose your own path. Take back your power. We have all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. And it's about material gain, epic romance, abundance, wealth, but it's also about force and balance and confidence. So you may not have confidence. And, I don't know how old you are, but, I'm learning from watching those parents helicopter parents that have to, here's what you're going to wear, here's what you're going to eat. They never give the children any autonomy or any room to make mistakes or to learn to make decisions. And they end up with someone who's helpless, and they probably wonder why. I think we get very clear here. We're getting a very clear message. It's time to take control. It's time to choose your own path. And it's time to take back your power. Let's look at the tarot cards. Queen of Swords. Yes. It's time to get clarity. It's time to become clear. It's also time to communicate who you are and what you stand for and what you will accept to someone. Or say if you were raised that way that I was just talking about, and as a result, you chose a partner that was of the same energy, someone that was kind of controlling, didn't want you to make your own decisions. It's a cycle. It's time to see that cycle. It's time to get clarity about that cycle. It's time to learn the lesson from that cycle. It's time to communicate your new beliefs, your own narrative. And then it's time to cut out either the habit of doing this or the person that may be restricting you. It's time to cut out that thing, whether it's a habit or a person, that is not serving you. We have the Ace of Cups. A new beginning, love for yourself. This may be saying you can have a new start in love. You can have a beautiful love. You can have an epic romance once you control your own narrative, choose your own path, take back your personal power, cut out that thing or that person that's not serving you. It's available to you. The Ace of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. Again, a new beginning. I feel like this has to do with choosing your path and personal power, Taurus. Page of Wands is about a new beginning, finding that which you're passionate about, finding that thing that gives you a spark of excitement, of joy, of interest. Okay? You may want to, if you've had your chart done, look for your North Node. That can really help you with choosing your own path, finding your life purpose. So, real quick, I'll just tell you how it helped me. So, I am a Sagittarius, Sun, Gemini rising, Cancer moon. Okay? And so, with the Sagittarius and the Gemini, come on, super duper extroverted, goofball, really passionate about stuff. Sometimes would start stuff and didn't finish. You know, with Gemini, maybe a little flighty. With Sagittarius, was very interested in a lot of stuff and didn't always, finish everything. But that's okay. I mean, it's exciting. It's fun. The Cancer moon kept me grounded and a bit of a homebody, and family is important. Thank goodness I had that kind of, even though it's water, I felt like it was the most grounding thing that I had. But I didn't know what my life purpose was because I had kind of, jumped around. But I really did that intentionally. I was like, let me try travel. Let me try this. Let me try that. And it was fun to me. It was cool. I was like, you know what? I want to experience life. I want to try different things. I want to find out what I like. I want to find out what I'm good at. I want to find out what excites me. I want to find out what my life purpose is. Okay? And it wasn't until later in life, I've always been a late bloomer, but it wasn't until later in life that I found God, it started in like 2017. So how many years ago was that? 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7, 8 years ago. I was just called to make oils. And so I make, and spell jars. So I make like protection oil, blessing oil, love oil, money oil, all the oils, right? And then that kind of led to tarot. And I was like, man, I used to do tarot as a teenager. Not, didn't do readings and stuff, but was super interested in learning the cards and all that. But then, ended up, not pursuing it. But I was called back to it. Then I looked at my chart. I heard about North Node by watching, astrologers and tarot readings on YouTube. And I found out about North Node, and I found out my North Node was Scorpio. And I was like, Scorpio? What the hell's that about, right? That's like deep and all that. But what I finally figured out, Scorpio is about transformation, and that's what I had gone through in like 2018. And I still am going through some. I mean, it's not like that's when I woke or whatever. That's when I had my, whatever people say. It was a transformation that I went through. And Scorpio makes total sense, because Scorpio is not only about transformation, but it's about occult. You know? So tarot, oils, kind of, some spells and some, witchy poo stuff that I became interested in 2017. And so Scorpio did make sense. And so you may be interested in some things that you're not sure, like, is this really for me? Like, I didn't even tell people. I wasn't ashamed, but at first, but I was like, tarot, what will people think? I did think that, right? And now I don't care. I mean, I don't advertise it, but I don't care if family and friends know. But find out what your North Node is, and that may help you when you look into that sign and the meanings and the attributes and the energies of that sign. That may help you choosing your own path. You may already know what that path is. This path may be freedom from people who are restricting you, but I feel like it's also more. I really do. But it's time to take back your power, choose your path, control your own narrative, and cut out that which is not serving you. Then that's when you'll be able to find real love. And that's when you'll be able to narrow down what it is that sparks your excitement. What is your North Node? So that is what I have for you, Taurus. Kind of beautiful. I feel like you're going through a transformation, or that you will be. Okay? Getting rid of restrictions and deciding what makes you happy. So please do give me a thumbs up. And if you have not, please do subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It would not cost you a penny. Thanks, Taurus, and we'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.